Periods. When I think of periods, I think of leaking and embarrassment. I think of leaking all over my school uniform because that's what I did every month because I didn't know anything about my periods. I didn't know when they would be due. I didn't know what telltale signs to look for because we didn't talk about periods at all when I was growing up. Never. We never shared that sort of information. The only thing we shared were our alpines. And then when you got your period, then you got a sanitary napkin called a modesse. Very discreet. Even the name is discreet. Now, a sanitary napkin in my day weren't like nowadays where they're these tiny little zippy little invisible things. It was enormous. A sanitary napkin was not called a surfboard for nothing. And surfboards in my days were huge, and slipping one of these babies into your briefs was like slipping a Boston bun between your legs. You walked like you'd been riding a horse for a month, and the most embarrassing thing was when you had to dispose of them thoughtfully, which meant putting them in the incinerator in the wall in the girls' toilets where they would burn and they would send putrid smoke all over the schoolyard and into the classrooms where you'd be sitting with the boys. But luckily the boys were very discreet about it and they didn't say anything, and they'd look the other way and they'd pretend nothing more was happening than a slight sea breeze. Oh, that is such a lie. They would gag and they'd gross out and they'd go, oh, that's disgusting. You girls are disgusting. And we girls would be humiliated and we'd be ashamed that we were women. And that's what it was like in my day. You girls are so lucky and so different. Tiny surfboards, little tampons. Go for it, girls.